Want to learn to crochet but have no idea where to start? You're not alone. In just a few minutes, I'll teach you the easiest way to master your first crochet stitch, even if you've never had a hook before. Stick around and soon you'll be making cozy scarves, cute amigurumi, or even your first blanket. Hey art friends! My name's Elise and today we're going to be learning to crochet. If you haven't already, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. To crochet, you need some yarn, and you can get any yarn that you have at your house. This yarn is from Michaels, but it's also on Amazon, and you can get it in the links down below in the description. And then you also need a hook. Any hook works for now, but later you'll want to make sure to check your sizing right here on your yarn to make sure that it's the right hook for your yarn. This is my Loops and Threads Soft Classic, and if you want to get it, it's in the links down below. Now, we're going to first figure out where the end of the yarn is. This is sometimes the hardest part of crocheting. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to hold our hook. So right here, you're gonna first take your finger and your thumb, and you're going to put your first finger right behind here, and you're gonna wrap your other fingers like so, and you're going to put your thumb right here. And sometimes it won't have this little cover. It will just have metal, and you can put your thumb here and your first finger back here and wrap your fingers like so. Make sure that this part is pointing towards you. So just like this. You don't need to grip it too tight. You can just have a loose hand. Just like this. Now we're going to put that down for a second, and we're going to see how we hold this hand. We're going to take the end of our yarn, and we're going to put it just like this. We're going to wrap it around our pinky once, and now go behind our ring finger, and now we're going to put it down, just like this. So again, we're going to wrap it behind our pinky once, behind our ring finger, and down. So now we're going to grab our hook again, have our thumb here, our first finger behind, and our other fingers just wrapped around loosely. And now we're ready. Now we first need to get this started, so let go of everything. Now we're going to grab this. We're going to lay it straight down because we're going to make a slip knot. This is what starts any project that is long. So this could mean a scarf or a blanket or a bag, but it does not start amigurumi. That starts in a different way. We're going to learn that in the next video, so make sure you wait for next Wednesday's video so you can learn how to make your amigurumi. But make sure you keep watching this video so you know how to hold your hook and how to hold your other hand. Now let's start with our slip knot. Lay your yarn out flat just like this, and now we're going to curve this end around, just like that. Now we're going to put our finger in here, and we're going to actually put this finger just like this, and turn it just like that. Now we're going to pick this up just like this, with the edge just like this. So we're going to stick this finger in, and we're also going to stick our thumb in. So now it's a triangle. We're going to flip over. So now if we were going to do this on the ground, we're just going to turn it like this, pick it up where the edges meet, stick one finger and your thumb in, turn, and then grab the long piece from right here. Now grab these two other pieces and pull. Now we've got our slip knot. Now grab your hook, put your thumb, forefinger, and other fingers wrapped around, and we're going to stick it in from the bottom. Now, pulling the piece connecting to the yarn, it's going to tighten. And now we're going to pull both pieces to tighten it all up. That is going to be how big we're going to start with our yarn. Make sure that your hook can still go through here. Otherwise, you need to cut it and restart. Make sure that if you're looking just like this, that the hook can just go right through. Now, we're going to take our hand again and we're going to wrap it around. Remember, still holding the hook as if it was the end of the yarn, we're going to wrap it around the pinky finger once, behind the ring finger, and around. But now that the hook is on here, we're going to already have it ready. So now it's very loose, so we're just going to grab that for a little bit, and we're going to pull this bottom piece, which is wrapped it all, so that it tightens up here. Now we're going to take our middle finger and thumb and hold this knot, just like this. Now you've got your whole hand positioning. You can keep practicing holding your hook and your yarn and making a slip knot, or you can keep following along with me. If you need to pause, make sure to pause the video now. If you want to keep going with me, we're going to start by making a single chain. This is called a chain stitch. We're going to learn something called a yarn over. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hook facing towards us with this hook part facing towards us, and we're going to put it towards our hand on this side of us so that it's coming towards us and then towards our hand and then back so that this piece of yarn is looped around it, and then we're going to turn just the hook part so that it's facing down, and then we're going to pull straight through. Now we've just made a single chain stitch. Everyone congratulate yourself. Now you can see that all of our crochets are made up of V's. So this is our first V with one side going down and the other side going down in the same way. We're going to make another yarn over. So we're going to go towards ourselves and then towards our hand, back, turn the whole hook down, and then pull straight through, just like that. Now we've got 2 chain stitches. You can see that there are 2 sets of V's right here. Here's the first V, and here is the second V. We're going to make a couple more V's. Keep following along if you don't understand yet. Remember, always put your thumb in front, your first finger in the back, and wrap your hands around as so, just like this. Now, come out, go towards your hand, go back, turn the hook completely down, and pull straight through, just like this. I'm going to keep going, so out towards our hand, back, and pull through. Out towards our hand, pull straight through, just like this. We're going to keep going. You can just go around and down. We're going to make a total of 10 single crochets, so you can count all your stitches just like this. You can see each V, and so you can count 1 V, 2 V's, 3 V's, 4 V's, 5 V's, 6 V's, so we need to do 4 more V's. A V is just one single crochet, one single chain. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have just made our first chain. Now we're going to learn about how to make a single crochet. A single crochet is how you start making this wider. We're going to actually make one more chain. So yarn over one more time and pull straight through, just like that. Now we have 11. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this and we're going to see the last chain we just did. So not the one we just did, but the one before that we just did. So you can see this is the V we just did, and now there's one more below it. We're going to look at that and we're going to see how there's a gap in the middle, just right there. And we're going to stick our hook right there into that V. Now we're going to yarn over again, where we're going to go down, around the yarn, pull straight through, and we're not going to pull through the second loop on the hook. We're going to push them back onto our hook, and now we're going to yarn over a second time for the single crochet. We're going to go around, turn all the way over, and pull through both. And now we've done one single crochet. Good job on learning your second stitch. Now we're going to look at this and we're going to see that there's a bunch more V's to go. So we're going to look at this next V, and you can see that there are two parts of it. There's the top part and the bottom part. So we're just going to stick our hook in between that, just like that, and push those edges to the middle. Make sure to also always keep this finger up to make sure it has the right tension right here. You can also pull the yarn at the bottom to change the tension. Now we're going to yarn over, so go round, turn, pull, and now push back so that there's 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over again and pull through. Now you've done your second single crochet. We're going to keep going and doing more single crochets. So we're going to stick our hook into this next V, and we're going to yarn over. Don't pull through the second loop. yarn over again, and pull through both. Stick your hook into the V, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through both. Stick your hook into the V, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through both. Stick your hook into the V, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through both. Make sure that you're using an easy yarn to use, like acrylic yarn or any other yarn, but make sure that you're not using any yarn that looks like this, because this yarn is a lot harder to practice with, but it is a good yarn for scarves whenever you get more advanced. Okay, we're going to practice putting our hand in it again, and we're going to loop around the pinky, go behind the ring finger, and then go in front of our first finger and have our thumb and middle finger hold our piece, our whole piece. Now we're going to stick our hook right into that next V, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through both. You may want to adjust your grip on your middle finger and thumb each time, and once you get the hang of it, it'll just move on its own so that it will get out of the way of your hook. But now we're going to stick our hook into the next V, and we're going to yarn over, pull through that, yarn over again, pull through both. I'm going to do these last two, and you try on your own. Okay, so now we've got a little chain of 2 strips that we've done so far. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do a chain stitch again, like we did at the beginning, where we just yarn over and pull through the first. This will help us to make our next layer. We didn't do that on the first layer because it already was made up of chain stitches. Now we're going to turn the entire piece over, so now it's the back side. Now we're going to look at it from the top, just like this, and we can see all of our V's just on the top row. So get your yarn back into your hand, and now you're going to tilt the piece so you can look at all of the V's, and you're going to stick your hook into the whole V. So we're going to just go under the V so you can see here that the 2 loops are on the hook. This is still called a single crochet. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull through those both, that first V. We're just going to pull through both of those loops on the V. Now we're going to yarn over again and pull through both. We're going to stick our hook under both loops of the V, yarn over, pull through those, yarn over, pull through both on the loop still, just like that. That is still called a single crochet, but you just stick your hook under both on the 3rd round. So now stick it under both, yarn over, pull through all of those. If you're getting the hang of it, keep going with me and finish this row. If you still don't know, I'm going to keep working on it. So just stick your hook into both underneath that V, yarn over, pull through that, yarn over again, pull through both. Stick your hook under both loops of the V, yarn over, pull through both, yarn over, pull through the rest. Stick your hook in, yarn over through the first, yarn over through both. Okay, so now we have one last one, just like that. So now we're starting to get a rectangle. To keep doing this, we're just going to chain one, turn the whole piece, turn it to look at the V's at the top, and stick our hook under both, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through the rest on the hook. So we're pulling through the first V's, and then we're pulling through the rest of the things on the hook, just like this. So we're gonna stick it through both V's, pull through the V's, yarn over, pull through both things on the hook. We're going to keep doing this through the whole row. Okay, so now we just did what we did last row, and now all the rows after this are going to be exactly the same. So you can keep working on making more rows and making this a long rectangle, just like this. Yarn over, pull through, and do that for as many rows as you want to keep practicing. Make sure to watch next Wednesday's video so that you can learn more about crocheting and you can start your very own amigurumi piece. See you next time. Bye!